Hello everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. Today I am back with another tutorial on building a simple web server. So in this tutorial I would be using a Go language to create a basic web server that can handle incoming requests and respond to the client with some data. Okay, so this web server code is divided into three parts. The first is importing the necessary packages. Second one is creating a handler function which would be implemented for incoming request. And third is the main function. Okay, so without wasting time, let's jump on coding this out. So first of all, for first part, as I said, we would be importing necessary packages. Okay, so we will be using net/http package to create our web server and the fmt package to print messages to the console. So let's code this basic two things. So first of all, package main import fmt and net/package net/http package. Okay, here we go with our first part. It is done. Now next come with second part. So second part is defining a handler function that will handle incoming request. So what I will do in this function, so this function will take two arguments, the response writer and a pointer to a request. We will be using the response writer to check data back to the client and the request pointer to read data from the incoming request. Okay, and the handler function, we would be simply sending the string hello world back to the client using the response writer. Okay, so let's code it out. Func handler, we would be using the first argument, and for first argument I am using a variable w which would be a response writer. Okay, so http dot response writer. Okay, the second argument is a pointer to a request. Okay, so r will be the variable pointer http dot request. Okay, request. Okay, now next what I have to implement is we need a string hello world, and which will be sent back to the client using the response writer. Okay, so we have a variable here for response writer which is w. We will use that. So fmt dot f printf and then w comma hello world. Okay, here we go. So our second function is also ready. Now let's go to the next part, which is creating our main function. So in this function we will be creating a new server instance using the http new serve mux function, then adding a route to that function using http handle function, and finally implementing it using listen and serve function. Okay, so we first create a new server instance using http new server mux. So let's create that. Okay, so func main curly braces, I am taking one variable mux with a shorthand declaration. I will be assigning that function http dot new serve mux. Okay, now what I will do, then I will try to add the route to the function using http handle func. Okay, so mux dot handle func, then the route slash and our function handler. Okay, so the route we are adding is slash, as you can see in line number 13, which means that any incoming request to the root URL will be handled by our handle function. Okay, Then next, I need one statement which states that my server is started. So I need something to be noted that whether the server is running or it is encountering an error while starting. So let's try to print a statement here. fmt dot println server started at 80. Okay, now let's quote it out because it should be in the form of a string. Okay, I hope it goes well. Then as I said, I would be using http.listen and serve for the port number and this client which we have made in the form of mux, which is having in the form of variable mux, which is carrying our route, okay, which is slash. So let's implement it. Listen and serve. Okay, so 80 then mux. So this 80 would be a simple string. Okay, we are not taking it in the form of an integer. Let's save the code. Then what it will do, so we print a message to the console to let us know that the server is listening on port 80, and then start the server using http listen and serve. Okay, so let's try to run it. We go to the terminal, new terminal. Yeah, I am going back. Clear. So let's run this file. Go run main.go undefined listen and serve. So it is not server, it is serve. Okay, so let's save it. Yeah, my server is started at 80. Let's go to the browser and try to fetch that command. Okay, so okay, I think I did something wrong. Let's clear. Try to, yeah, it should be http, not https. http localhost 80. Yeah, so you can see my that statement which was the second function, the second part which we implemented through the two arguments, a response writer and a pointer to the function. So we get the data hello world back to the client, and it is being sent by the help of response writer. Okay, so this code which is on the screen right now, so for a beginner who is starting to learn a Golang, so it would be a slightly complex. So what they can do, they can start referring to the packages page in the Golang, especially for net/http package. They can see the functionalities and example, and these functions which I have used, like new server mux, handler func, listen and serve. Those all explanation are available on that page. So that newcomers can look on that. And so it's a very simple, means it's a starting project for anyone who is going to work on a server side. Okay, so this is how a simple web server is implemented. Let me terminate my server. Now this is all I needed to tell in this video. So if you like this tutorial or information, so share with your friends, like this video, share it, and then hit the bell icon, and as well as subscribe my channel for the latest upcoming projects and stuffs on Golang and many other things I'm planning to post slowly. So yeah, thank you for watching this tutorial on building a simple web server in Go, guys, and I hope it is helpful for all. Yep. Till then, bye bye.